Ford has been doing a lot of things right lately, delivering the Ford Maverick and F-150 Lightning to rave reviews. However, it appears that the company whose slogan is "Built Tough" has had some production-related problems. With 62 recalls that could potentially affect 7.6 million vehicles, they have had the most of any automaker in 2022, and Jim Farley, the CEO of Ford, has had enough. Welcome to Voltage Future. In today's video, we will see what Ford CEO did, which was incredibly shocking. We'll let you know what extraordinary measures he's been taking to keep recall under control. Before beginning the video, it's important to note that Jim Farley has been working hard for a long time to raise the caliber at Ford. Since taking over as CEO 2 years ago, Farley has now voiced complaints about the quality, warranties, claims, recalls, and other issues with the introduction of new vehicles. However, since he took over, things appear to have gotten even worse. Ford had 62 unique instances where cars had to be returned to the dealership because of safety concerns, more than any other manufacturer in the US. The Ford CEO has therefore had to replace who is doing the tasks after they tried to modify the way that things are done for 2 years. Farley stated that the issues are hurting customers as well as Ford's financial performance at the company's annual shareholders meeting in May. Quote, "We are not all satisfied with our quality performance, including our recalls and customer satisfaction." End quote. He claimed that finding fresh talent would be necessary to solve these challenges, and as a result of these ongoing problems, he has completely changed the management team. 3 senior business leaders are set to retire in the next several months, according to Ford Motor Company's announcement of a wave of executive departures. Joy Falotico has worked for Ford for 33 years and has been president of Lincoln since 2018, and Steve Armstrong, who has held the position of vice president of India and South America Transformation for more than 35 years, are jointly led by Stuart Rowley, Ford's chief transformation and quality officer. Everybody is quitting their jobs. Josh Halliburton will report to Jim Bombick, Vice President of Internal Combustion Engine Programs, Cycle Planning and Product Development Operations, who will take over from management of quality initiatives after Raleigh leaves. Halliburton joined Ford earlier this year as Executive Director of Quality as part of a corporate initiative to enhance a region that has long been a problem for the company. The business has long struggled with quality, and executives have frequently expressed dissatisfaction with the results in terms of warranty costs, recalls, and customer satisfaction. According to Ford CEO Jim Farley in a statement, Jim Bombick is the ideal leader to deliver world-class quality and reliability at Ford through a disciplined process that runs for my supply chain, where engineering labs all the way down to the factory floor. Quote, "Quality is our #1 priority as a company," end quote, said Farley. Falotico will be replaced as president of Lincoln by Diane Craig, who oversees Ford's international markets division. Ford added that the identity of Craig's successor would be revealed later. In Farley's 2 years as CEO, the adjustments mark the most recent reorganization of personnel. He has increased the roles of many company veterans as others have left the company, hired outside talent with Silicon Valley credentials, and worked to rebuild Ford's talent ranks to keep up with the shift of electronic to digital technology. On December 1st, Raleigh's 32-year employment with Ford came to an end. During that time, he held a number of positions across the company. After Ford decided to split its EV and combustion engines divisions into distinct units, he held positions including Global Controller, Head of Strategy, Chief Operating Officer for North America, President of Ford in Europe, and Chief Financial Officer of Volvo Automobiles, among others. Earlier this year, he took on a new transformation and quality rules. Since no corporation is perfect, it is now common for a manufacturer that produces millions of cars annually to experience recall concerns. But let's think about how many recalls have been issued just this year. Recalls affected fewer than 1 million Hyundai vehicles. About 1.1 Chrysler vehicles have been recalled, GM has 1.5 million, and Tesla has about 2.3 million. There have been vehicle recalls, sure. These figures are ludicrous, but when you take into account that Ford has recalled 7.6 million vehicles this year, there were so many recalls in September of this year that they took a look at significant impact, and the rest just look insignificant. The SUV manufacturer from Dearborn in Michigan admitted that some of its models have a problem and that it's received reports of 25 fires started by motors located behind the glove box. 13 of these flames simply damaged the blower motor region, while 12 caused serious damage to the SUVs. In 3 fires, structures were damaged, and in 1 fire, vehicles were damaged. So guys, what do you get when you crash a Ford Focus with a Ford Fiesta? A Ford Fusion. If you're enjoying the video, smash the like button and subscribe to our channel if you haven't already so that you won't miss any more videos. Moving back on to the video. One individual reported hand and finger injuries, and all fire reports indicated that the vehicles were in operation at the time of the event, according to Ford, which made this statement in a document made public by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration. According to the business, it does not suggest that customers keep their SUVs parked outside. According to the Post, some customers have noticed smoke or burnt aromas coming from the vents whilst the car is running, as well as the fans aren't working, and due to this, 200,000 SUVs were recalled, and Ford was announced that it will replace the front blower motor component at no cost to the owners starting on September 12th. Ford recorded the largest recall of any car maker in February with the recall of 330,784 Mustangs. These vehicles' active safety systems, such as the backup cameras and reverse lights, did not operate as intended, necessitating this recall. It was claimed that a software error was to blame for the problem. When some data from the transmission gear position sensor was interpreted by the powertrain control module, or PCM, of the car as proof of a problem brought on by a software error, the PCM would inadvertently shut down a number of features. Some of those features included the rear view camera, reverse lights, traction control, Ford collision warning, blind spot detection, and cross-traffic alert. Ford was required to offer a free software upgrade and to recall all of those vehicles. Ford faced yet another significant problem in July when it was forced to expand a previous recall and recall 100,000 hybrid vehicles in the US due to fire concerns. Several Ford Escape Maverick and Lincoln Corsair vehicles with 2.5-litre hybrid plug-in engines have been reported to have caught fire. However, all parts for the cars with cooling fan systems rated at 700 watts were not accessible until September. Following that, Ford had recalled an additional 3 million vehicles due to the rollaway concerns, a damaged or missing component that would make it impossible for the vehicles to engage in gears. The driver's intention was the cause of this problem because a damaged or missing bushing may prevent the car from going into the desired gear, which would make it move unexpectedly. According to a statement from the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, quote, "Additionally, if the driver chooses the park position, the car could roll." End quote. The situation presented here makes a collision or injury more likely. Ford reported in a product recall report that it is aware of 6 incidents of property damage and 4 claims of personal injury in relation to the recall issue. Ford noted that the owners of recalled vehicles would receive free bushing replacements and protective caps from dealers. It is hardly surprising that Ford has made the decision to fire some executives and reorganize its hierarchy in light of all of the negative headlines. And that is all for today, so what did you think about this new development? Share your thoughts down in the comment section below, and if you've enjoyed the video then bust that like button and subscribe to our channel. Also tap the bell icon so that you won't miss any other videos, and if you want to see more videos like these then don't worry, just check out our playlist. Thank you again for watching and we'll see you in the next video.